this is Kel. I'm curator up here at Aussie Ark, and today I'm going to tell you a bit about the reason why we've chosen certain species to be part of our breeding and rewilding programs. We have 16 focus species here at the Ark: the Tasmanian devil, southern brown bandicoot, long-nosed potteroo, rufous bettong, Palmer wallaby, eastern quoll, brush-tailed rock wallaby, spotted-tailed quoll, as well as our reptile and amphibian species at Conservation Ark facility, and the in-situ work we do with greater gliders, echidnas and more that call our Barrington Wildlife Sanctuary home. And next up is going to be our work with the New Holland mouse. Another focus species for Aussie Ark is the koala, where we have a wild population living in our Barrington Wildlife Sanctuary that we heavily monitor. The reason why we've chosen these species has a lot to do with our history. We started as Devil Ark, a dedicated breeding facility for Tasmanian devils, creating an insurance population to safeguard their future as populations dwindle in the wild due to devil facial tumour disease. Through hard work and dedication, we have grown to become the largest mainland population of Tasmanian devils, and through that success, we've branched out to include other species in the program. When selecting which species to add to the program, we were spoilt for choice. Australia has the worst mammal extinction rate on the planet, and we wanted to pick real keystone species, ecological engineers that used to be found in the Barrington Tops region or are still found here but in very reduced numbers as we made the transition to Australia's Wildlife Ark, or Aussie Ark, that we are today. We then expanded our focus further still, with reptile and amphibian species such as the Manning River turtle and the green and golden bellfrog, whose numbers are in steep decline. Aussie Ark is a not-for-profit charity managed by a board of directors, and it's the members on this board that determine the species that come under Aussie Ark's care. It is also influenced by the urgency of decline for each species and their suitability to our facilities. Overall, we focus on keystone species, which means their absence has a huge impact on the environment. It's like the keystone of an archway. Once removed, the entire thing collapses. The Tasmanian devil, for example, is a scavenger and carrion feeder, which means they travel through the bush and feed on deceased animals, which helps prevent the spread of disease. The potteroo, for example, eats fungus, and so they spread these fungal spores throughout the bush, they turn over the leaf litter, and in doing so, they reduce the fuel load and therefore severity of bushfires. Using founding individuals to breed up robust populations of our species, we've rewilded our Barrington Wildlife Sanctuary, where these individuals were lacking from the space, not performing these vital ecological roles. The species we choose must also fit within the scope of our facility. Some species are harder to breed and keep in captivity than others, and we need to be able to work and breed with them on a large scale. We're not a small zoo. We don't keep animals in small enclosures or cages for their lifetime. Our mandate is to breed them to release into feral-free sanctuaries and wild spaces, and we've picked the species that can adapt and thrive in that environment. Sadly, most of the species that Aussie Ark is working so hard to protect, most Australians don't even know exist. It's easy to support the cute and the charismatic. But the small, the inconspicuous, the slimy and the scaly deserve our care and protection as well. So that's the reason why we care for the species that we do. If you have any further questions, comment below, or to support the work that Aussie Ark is doing, head to aussieark.org.au and donate today.